This John Brisson clown keeps leaving me comments. I want nothing to do with him. Claims to be Christian. He says he doesn't have tardive dyskinesia. He says he doesn't do any drugs. He doesn't take any psychiatric medication. He said he knows all about tardive dyskinesia. He's a liar somehow because just look at this video of him. He's tweaking out. I left him a comment asking why he's tweaking out. He'll probably deny it. I asked him if he went to a community college because I saw that someone with his name from the same community college claimed on a LinkedIn to have taken criminal justice and corrections. That was the name of the department. Brisson is somehow getting a kick, or it's his job duty to try to gaslight me. He's telling me I'm incredibly bad at researching or this and that. Hey, is it my fault that I have a master's degree in social theory? No, I don't think so. This guy is a grifter. He's tied to the hip of Jesse Spots. There's no need to even research this guy Brisson. I did a brief research because the Autumn Sword guy and Jenna Beck later on and this guy Brisson they tried to tie me to their hip. And I immediately said back off because I had nothing to do with your garbage. It took me later on to figure out Jenna Beck's garbage. So there's a second John Brisson. Apparently, that's not this John Brisson. See, I don't really care, even though I think he's lying in that he forgot to delete the other LinkedIn. Because his LinkedIn doesn't say he went to that college. I had a little give and take with him on his own channel. I asked him if he had gone to community college. He said he went for 1 year studying nursing and biology, I think he said. So he's a dropout. He's a community college dropout. He's not a researcher. He's nothing. He's COINTELPRO, in my opinion. I'll put the my opinion part in there because there's always the slim chance that's only what he appears as, and he's really a grifter or insane. It's not my fault he exhibits signs of cocaine use. It's not my fault he seems to be a latent homosexual. His preference is for men from observation, in my opinion. But because of his religious background, he has some sort of internal self-hate. He's not a Christian. He's a moneymaker. He's a capitalist pig who exhibits signs of being a cocaine user. So he's a hypocrite. And he's tied to the hip of Matthew North and Jesse Spots, which makes it easy to just say, F it. The guy's COINTELPRO, and he can go F himself. He's hounding me about the Matthew North thing. I respond, well, you can't even prove that there is a Matthew North, that there was a Matthew North. There's no verification of that guy's name. I should probably just keep my mouth shut and wish him luck targeting people with autism or whoever they're going after to try to entrap into some sort of terrorist charge. They don't fool me. Now, Jenna Beck, I don't trust anyone who's reversing the image. Lori Jones does that. Now, I've taken video of Jenna Beck and I've flipped it the way it's supposed to look. Now, I respect that you guys go on camera. Same with John Brisson. I respect that. That takes a lot of guts. I might do it someday. I don't see a reason to do it currently, but maybe I would do that. I picked up singing. I never sang before. So I show bravery. Right, the guy just sent me a note. He's saying, nope, I don't drink coffee, soda. Okay, well, I'm busy right now, Brisson. His face is tweaking out. I took this one video. There he is. He's tweaking out. He's got swollen cheeks. You can see the tension in the jaw. And you can see his eyebrows going up and down. He seems to have the cocaine. That seems to fit what happens to people who use cocaine. I've gone over this before. The cheeks, the eyebrows, and the jaw. If you look at Jenna Beck, you can see that she too has that thing with the jaw. Now, I don't really see the point in flipping the image, reversing it like a mirror, because it's going to look off. It's not going to work that way either. Maybe they feel there's nothing else they can do. This is their job. They have to go on the internet somehow. For some reason, they're incapable of putting videos together like I do. Ralph Nader puts on podcasts. He doesn't go on camera. So I guess that's about that. I did have a video on Helen Beninsky from Russia Today. That really awkward looking, she looks like a drug addict, and the Harry Vox guy. They're both the same sort of nuts to Brisson, Jesse Spots. Now, my problem with Jenna Beck isn't that she's attacking conspiracy theories. It's that whoop-de-doo to her. Her problem is that she smeared Assange. She says she didn't, but she did. And she downplays how the DNC is rigged. She's one of those blue dog Democrats. She's faking as a Bernie bot. Now, what she wants everyone to believe is that Nico House, and Convo Couch, and Jimmy Dore, and all of them, the NPP, and all that crap, she wants people to think that that's GOP infiltrators. That's what she's saying is going on. She's the person who had no comment about Johnny and Glory filming for police at Echo Park. She had no comment on that. She had no comment on Johnny hiding behind the truck after he was spotted by German and Venice's nephew, or whoever that was. He looked like a genetic match. So yes, the reason why I'm probably talking up this Brisson guy is because he seems to want me to. So now I imagine he'll do a big show on me as if that's meant to make me feel bad or this or that. He can do whatever he wants. People can do whatever they want at this point with the internet. But at least I'm not a community college dropout with tardive dyskinesia. I don't lie. If I make a mistake, I will correct it. Maybe Matthew North isn't brothers with Gavin. They look damn familiar. Chandra and Redneckonomics look damn familiar. I came up with a lot of stuff linking to the past. And none of those people mention any of that. What they want to do is take my shtick and circumscribe it into the overall convolution. That's what they're doing. That's their attempt. Now, the thing that separates me from most thinkers in regards to getting into the fray of social media, what separates me is that I will go personal, and that's why I got into the tardive dyskinesia topic, because I think it is important that all these people are compromised in regards to drug use. I was expecting Brisson to say, well, I had some psychological issues going on, and I was on this medication, I didn't taper off well, or this or that, or I didn't realize that they're going to cause that after a couple weeks. No, he's doubling down and ginning it up, saying he's a Christian and he doesn't do any drugs at all. He doesn't drink. He's almost, he's sounding like an Amish almost, like I don't even drink coffee. Well, maybe he didn't say that, but he's saying he's clean as a butterfly. What separates me from nearly every other person on social media is that I don't give a F-U-C-K. I literally, can I use that word there, literally? I do not care. I don't just say I don't care. I do not. People can look through my shtick. Okay, maybe I care a little bit. Maybe I might contradict myself here and there. But go through my archive, you'll see that I did come up with substantial proof of stuff that no one else interacts with. They somehow found me credible and interesting and this or that. Same thing happened with the Kimberlin thing. But then when Breitbart stole my story, when Mandy Nagy stole my scoop, they totally changed the scoop around. They used it for their own hidden agendas. I think what's going on with that Brisson guy is, well, my opinion is he is COINTELPRO working with Jesse Spots, who is COINTELPRO in my opinion. And that the fix your gut crap is the plausible deniability. Grifting is the plausible deniability. But what these people do is they overcompensate. So when Slow News Day and now Redneckonomics is asking for money, when they all start asking for money, they don't really need the money, but they want you to think they need the money or they can't continue with what is obviously rigged. What these people are doing by co-opting my shtick or by trying to get close to my shtick to gaslight me, I don't know what they're really doing after all. These attempts go on year after year against myself, as long as I keep producing shtick at a decent quality level. They're always coming for my shtick to try to throw me off my game or to get me to support some other crap that will turn me into anyone else. I guess the chair might have creaked right there. I'm trying to talk a little bit more because when I edit, I end up losing a lot of minutes. But it seems that I've done enough here, and then I made the points that I wanted to make. They are running interference for COINTELPRO, or else they would publicize that all those shows are scripted, that they're reading off of scripts. Jenna Beck saying, we have to find out who funds them. Duh, okay, great. But then she says it's the GOP. Then you find out she worked in data centers, just showed up a couple years ago. DeFango worked for a data center. I got lucky here and there finding clips of people. I just found really good stuff here and there. And if you go through my archives, you'll come across some of that stuff and go, yeah, that's all right. That was pretty good how he got Poinkin on film saying he worked for Chris Hayes in The Nation, that thing. I mean, that's a beautiful thing that I captured right there. So right there, he's done. He's forever done for credibility. I flipped the image around there for Jenna Beck so that we can finally find out what she really looks like. John Brisson, he had his chance to come clean. He's useless. He's got nothing to offer. Jesse Spots, are you kidding me? Jesse Spots is the kind of creep that one needn't even debunk. There's nothing there. All one has to do is take 10, 15 seconds. They'll see, oh, flat earth, that, oh, he was, oh, yeah. I can see why that Tokyo Shemp guy didn't think he had to work hard to say anything about those people when they troll themselves.